What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Comfort Zone, your place for some casual, comfortable Commander. I'm your host, Dan. That's your boy, John. John, what are we doing today?
Today, we are doing a throwback to last year and a little battle of the Brothers War. The set was super exciting and thematic when it came out. We figured it'd be cool to replicate that here with our decks. I'm going to be running Urza, the Prince of Krug. It's a straight up artifact, creature, army. He's going to raise an army and beat his brother.
Sweet, and I, of course, am going to be piloting Mishra. We're going with Claim by Gix, and we're going to try to meld him with the Phyrexian Dragon engine to make Mishra lost to Phyrexia. So actually, I'm a huge fan of the old stories. I've mentioned it before on the show. I actually am in the process of reading the books. I'm on the last part of the artifact cycle, so if anybody does read the books, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. I'd like to know what you think as well. However, I'm really excited about this deck. I have a soft spot for Mishra and his kind of corruption by the Phyrexians throughout the story. So my deck is fully thematic, as is John's, and mine is based on Mishra being lost to Phyrexia. And we're gonna try to defeat Urza and rewrite history in this battle. So let's see if we can make that happen. But without further ado, get comfortable, because it's time to play some Commander. Let's do this, bro. Brothers War.
Do you have the Brothers War Big D20? I don't think so.
I don't.
All right, well.
Yeah, I guess I already lost.
I got 15. 15.
Right. Oh my god. 11.
Oh! Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going first! I'm going first!
Well, listen, this is just a start of the canon events, given that Urza does win. So if you lose, there's some meat on the table, you know?
There is.
You got something to live up to here. I can lose and just say that, hey, fully thematic over here.
That is true.
I'll start us off, dog.
I'll do my best. We're starting. You're gonna love this turn one. I'm gonna play a Darksteel Citadel turn one.
Oh, okay.
And I'm tapping it for a Combat Courier. Combat Courier
turn one a lot.
Is a 1/1 artifact creature construct who says tap 2 mana and sack him to draw a card. He has Unearth for a blue. And we're gonna pass.
Sweet. I would love it if I could get the Scrapwork Mutt. Since that's like...
That would be amazing.
Kind of my iteration of that.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna start. We're really gonna start with a Phyrexianized Swamp. Yeah, the tendrils of corruption are already being laid. And that's it.
That's a magic card.
Pass. Actually, yes, and it does get a revamped art specific for this theme. Corruption.
Oh, I love that.
Go ahead.
Well, we're going to untap. We're drawing. We're going to come in with a basic island.
Beautiful, very thematic.
And then we're going to tap 2. You got to love a turn 2 play. And we're going to play the Ornithopter of Paradiso, bro.
Jeez, Louise.
It's a 0/2 flyer that taps to add 1 mana of any color. And then this Combat Courier ain't just for currying. He's coming in for 1.
He's for combat.
Exactly. And
Okay.
you're up.
Sorry, that's too funny. Okay. Alright, go to 39. Untap, upkeep, draw. Alright, sweet, sweet, sweet. Sweet, juicy sweetness. We're coming down with the Great Furnace, notably an artifact land. Ooh. And then we're going to come out with the Scrapwork Mutt.
There it is!
There he is!
Bark, bark, bro!
That's so
What's
awesome.
he do?
I do see him as like the mirror to the Combat Courier.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
From Mishra here. So when he enters the battlefield, I can discard a card and then draw a card. And he also has Unearth for 1 in the red.
Oh, yes.
So we are going to go ahead and discard the Phyrexian Dragon engine.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And we're going to draw a card as a result. And then pass.
Alrighty, we're untapping. We're going to hit that draw step 1 more time.
Sweet.
And then we're going to play a Plains.
Gnarly.
And with that Plains, well, looks like we're going to tap 1. And then we're going to tap another 1. I bet you can't guess what I'm going to do next. Tap another 1.
Oh, snap.
And we're going to come in with a Ristic Study.
Oh my god.
So Ristic Study...
What kind of CDH? No, I'm just kidding.
Anybody who doesn't know, whenever an opponent plays a spell, I may draw a card unless that player pays 1 mana.
Oh.
And then, what's the Scrap Workbench power toughness?
He's a 2/1, baby.
Looks like I'm passing the turn.
Oh, snap. Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. Well, we are not wanting for lands this season. Let's go ahead and play a Tainted Peak. Taps for colorless or taps for red or black, but only if I control swamp, which I do.
Nice.
Then we're going to come out with, paying the extra for Ristic Study, we're going to come out with the Goblin Engineer. He's a 1/2. When he enters the battlefield, I can search my library for an artifact card and put it into my graveyard, then shuffle. And for a red and tap him, I can sack an artifact to return target artifact card from my graveyard with converted mana cost 3 or less to the battlefield. So,
I got a quick question.
Yes.
What's the converted mana cost on the Phyrexian Dragon Engine?
He's 3. It might be why this card's in here.
Alrighty. Okay.
We are going to search. Be right back.
Yeah.
All right, I am going to search and find the Phyrexian Triniform, which is the 9/9/9 Golem guy that when he dies, I create 3/3 colorless Golem artifact creature tokens. He has Encore 12, notably irrelevant. Well, actually, the spicy part of Encore less relevant in our 1v1 since I believe, right, it only makes for each opponent create a token, only one of you. So, oh well. But he still does slap and stuff. So, and then we are going to look at your stuff and notably not attack this turn and pass.
All right, so we're going to go to the untap.
Sweet.
We're going to draw again. Who doesn't love drawing cards? And then I'm not going to play a land. No, sir. No, sir, we're not. And we're going to come in. We're going to go 1, 2. We're going to go 3. We're going to go 4. And in through the door comes Urza, the Prince of
the
Crew.
door. That's very
Into
unlike
the
him.
door.
Well, I guess it's like him at this point. But once he's a planeswalker, he just
Appears
materializes.
Yeah. Okay, so Urza Prince of Crew is a 2/3. He has artifact creatures I control go +2/+2.
Oh,
And then he has tap 6, create a token that's a copy of target artifact I control, except it's a 1/1 soldier in addition to its other types.
Wow, that buff.
And then
spicy.
what's the power and toughness of those creatures over there?
2/1, 1/2.
Yeah, we're gonna come in with a 3/3 combat courier.
I mean, he does seem like he's carrying some more intense combat these days.
Yeah, it's actually he's not a courier during combat. He actually just brings combat places. That's what he's carrying.
Exactly. Yes, I got that from the get go.
Oh yeah, and then we're gonna pass.
The Heralder of War. You see this tiny one-eyed skittering thing.
And then behind him is just like
The full might of Urza's forces. All right. Untap, upkeep, drizzle. Consider my avenues of power. We are going to come down with a Vault of Whispers. Notably, artifact. Then we're gonna think, and we might even thunk.
bro, you can't be thunk.
I just did, homie.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and be sad because we're not gonna pay for Ristic Study, but I need that tempo. We're gonna cast our commander, Mishra, claimed by Gix. He is also a 3/5. Your guy's a 3/5, yeah?
No, these are 2/3.
Oh, 2/3. Never mind. Where did I even get that? From from my poor hearing. Okay. Whenever you attack, each opponent loses X life, and I gain X life, where X is the number of attacking creatures. If Mishra claimed by Gix and a creature named Phyrexian Dragon Engine are attacking, and I both own and control both of them, then I exile them and I meld them into Mishra, lost to Phyrexia. It enters the battlefield tapped and attacking. And then that's gonna be it. Pass.
All right, so we're gonna untap. We're gonna quake a little bit because notably there is a Phyrexian Dragon Engine in that graveyard.
Indeed.
I don't love that. But
I
we did
do.
get to draw a card off the Rhystic Study, and I just drew a card for turn. So it does
That
mean we're
is
gonna play
card
an
advantage.
island. We do love having advantage over our own cards.
Who don't?
Okay, so we're gonna play not the world's most exciting card, but everybody knows Urza was a really stylish man. So we're gonna come in with a 1 and
That's
a 2
true.
and a 3. And how can you be stylish without your rings of Brightheart?
Oh, okay. I see what you did there.
There you go,
That's
you're
smart.
slipping them
Very
on.
nice. Very
So the
nice.
Rings of Brightheart are a 3-mana artifact. Is whenever you activate an ability, if it isn't a mana ability, you can pay 2 mana. If you do, copy that ability. You may choose new targets for the copy.
Nice.
And then you see what's going to happen here is we're going to tap this 1 plains. And then actually we're going to untap it because I changed my mind.
Oh, that's a spicy
And
move.
This is the comfort zone. And then we're going to go to combat. And I'm going to attack you in the air for 2 with the Ornithopter of Paradise.
Wow, what a solid play. I did not expect the tap untap, to be honest.
I mean, nobody ever expects you to untap your own lands, especially when you put the mana back into the... You just, like, take the mana, you're just, like, stuffing it back, like, get back in the ground.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
your turn, dude.
All right. We're going to untap. We're going to upkeep and draw. Okay. We are going to come down with a Sulphurous Springs, the OG Ice Age art.
You know, no judgment. I just want you to be a huge favor. You're producing a lot of red mana, but look at that land base.
What about that?
I don't know, I feel some type of way about that land base right now.
What kind of way?
You're missing the most important part. It's your mana base. There's no
What
basic
is
mountain.
it? Oh.
And I just feel some type of way about
Wow,
that.
you got
That's
me.
all.
Well, granted, if I could draw one, if I could will it into existence, I would.
I mean, you had those
disgraceful.
beautiful peaks. Obviously, they're the mountain
Yeah,
peaks. And you had to go and taint them?
Well, granted, that is on theme. In fact, I don't run any basic mountains in this deck. I only run tainted peaks. I'm just kidding. Can you imagine that?
That would be
20
the
tainted
best. The best broken rule
Yeah.
ever.
All
right, continue.
Okay, here we go. We're going to do spicy shenanigans, I think.
I think so, too.
But unfortunately, we don't have a haste enabler, so that's going to make things not as spicy as I wish. But we are going to tap 3, and we are going to play Victimize.
Oh,
Yes,
no.
sir. We're going to victimize this poor scrapwork mutt.
Oh,
Sorry,
no!
my friend, your death will not be in vain. We're going to choose these 2 critters in the graveyard, sack the scrapwork mutt, and then if I do, the 2 chosen creatures are going to come back into play, but they are going to be tapped. So there you go. Phyrexian Dragon Engine does say that when he enters the battlefield from my graveyard, doesn't matter how he does so, I may discard my hand. If I do, I draw 3 cards. We're going to analyze the hand. And yeah, we're going to do it because I don't care. Because when are we ever going to have that opportunity again? You know?
Did you pay the 1 for Victimize?
Yeah, sure. We did.
No, hey, listen.
Let's just do it, you know? What do you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw your hand away.
Yeah, let's throw it away. I don't care. Command Tower. Kuldoltha Forge Master. Dakmor Slavage. Notably has Dredge. And the Overwhelming Remorse, which is the card I didn't really want to pitch, but I don't care. We're having fun. That's
Hopefully that doesn't fill you with
overwhelming.
overwhelming.
It very well might. And then we're going to draw 3. Okay. All right. Those are cards as well. All right. And then, because you have dudes with strength, a combined power of 5, I believe, if my calculations
Yes,
are
sir.
correct. We're gonna go ahead and pass.
Right, so we're gonna untap,
Yes.
and we're gonna quake, pretty heavily. That
Are you
board
now?
state. I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do about this.
Let's see.
Not that. That's not what we're gonna do about this. Alrighty, so I mean he's been doing me good so far, so we're just gonna have to throw this combat courier right at your face.
I mean, you do have to curry the combat. That's like a necessary step 1 of every turn.
Yeah.
With your open mana, I don't want to lose my boy, so we're just gonna take the damage. We're gonna go
You're
to
taking
31. Yes, sir.
Tick, tick, tick.
He is curried
then,
well.
And then, unfortunately, see over there, I see Mishra, and I see the Dragon Engine, and that's not good.
I also see those.
So unfortunately, like a wind-up toy getting its string pulled, we're pulling the string on some sort of blast. We're tapping 1, 2. We're tapping 3, 4, and we're tapping this very sad Ornithopter.
No, come on.
And
man.
we're gonna have to cast Urza's Ruinous Blast.
Dang, man. That's powerful.
Which is sad. So what it does is I can cast a legendary sorcery only if I control a legendary creature or planeswalker. Exile all non-land permanents that aren't legendary. Now, keep in mind, I'm losing the Courier, the Thopter, the Rings of Bright Hearth, and my Ristic Study.
God dang.
Which is a bit of a problem.
Yeah. We are going to respond.
Oh no.
Yes, we're going to tap the Tainted Peaks for a red and tap the Goblin Engineer to sacrifice an artifact to reanimate an artifact of 3 CMC or less. We're going to sack the Dragon Engine
Oh yeah.
to reanimate the Scrapwork Mutt. So that'll resolve before your blast is done. Thus, putting my Dragon Engine back in the graveyard.
So
now you blast.
I just killed a dog.
And unfortunately, I killed the dog. I'm the one who brought it back. Oh, sorry. He did have an ETB trigger. So let me just make sure I didn't want to use that.
Of course.
Sure. You know what? We will. We're going to discard Seize the Day, which is the single creature gets an extra combat in order to draw. It does have flashback for 3, which is the notable thing. Okay. All right, then these guys are going to get exiled, which notably is really unfortunate for the Phyrexian Triniform, who is not going to die. So I'm not going to get my tokens, which is unfortunate. So those are going over into the exile pile over here. But Mishra is still alive, and so is Urza. Very befitting.
Right? And then then we're gonna pass with a frowny face.
I guess ironically though, the Ruinous Blast does kill Mishra in the story. So interesting that he survives. It should have like literally a clause. It's like except for legendary, except for Mishra.
Yeah, right. But that would make that card really good in this matchup, so.
Yes, exactly. Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. And yes, we decided not to dredge, but I didn't want to. So we're going to come out and start this turn off with an absolute banger. Something that we didn't even know was in here. It's a basic mountain.
Oh, finally! Okay, all right.
Oh, yes.
Right, there it is.
We are blessed. Even in Phyrexia, we still know where the good stuff's at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, from the mountaintops, Phyresis reigns or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Then we're going to be extra spicy. And we're going to go for the Unearth.
Oh, yeah.
On the Dragon Engine. Tap, 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 tap. And we're going to unearth your boy. Notably, I keep saying notably this game. I guess that's the word of the day. Unearth is going to give him haste. Do we want to discard the hand? No. We're going to keep it. And we're going to combat with the Dream. Good doing. We're going to get a trigger on Mishra here to have you lose 2 life and me gain 2 life. for the number of attacking creatures. And then I do both own and control an attacking Phyrexian Dragon Engine and Mishra. So we are going to meld. Dun, 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 dun. Shh. There he is. He's Lord. He's in. Well, he's not even really that in charge because his mind has been taken over. But he's definitely big. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm like, why does that look odd? Okay, there you go. So when he ETBs or attacks, he's already attacking, so I'm only going to the ETB trigger. Target opponent draws 2 cards. What? Discards 2 cards. I'm like, holy cow, boy.
Who would pick that?
Target opponent discards 2 cards, or Mishra deals 3 damage to any target, or destroy target artifact or planeswalker, or creatures I control gain menace and trample until end of turn, or creatures I don't control get -1/-1 until end of turn, or I create 2 tapped Power Stones. So that's a lot of options. How many cards you got in your hand?
I only have the 4 cards.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna have to be mean because this is Phyrexia. We're gonna have to destroy Urza and make you discard 2.
Yep.
Yeah. That seems bad for you.
I'm gonna discard Lightning Greaves and Extravagant Replication.
Oh no. And then you're gonna take 9 damage.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. Oops. It's choose 3. My bad.
That's too many chooses.
That's a lot of chooses. Hence why I didn't know, and I also thought I made you draw. Whoops. You can see from this experience how infrequently I actually end up being able to get the meld off, because usually it's got a target on its head, if you will. So we're going to go ahead and choose to create the Power Stones, and then we'll pass. So I will create 2 tap Power Stones while you take your turn.
So untap, and I will draw. Is he an artifact creature?
He is indeed an artifact creature.
Alright, so we're going to have to tap 2 and disenchant him.
Dear God.
Destroy target artifact or enchantment.
The most anticlimactic way for that man to die.
Yep.
Give me 1 second to... It's weird because like I'm in the middle of doodling like a fun drawing while you're in the middle of eradicating my life. So yeah, that's unfortunate.
I mean, to be fair, like I missed another land drop, and also you already eradicated. Well, I eradicated more of my stuff than you did, I guess.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I'm sorry, bro, but you kind of didn't leave a lot for me to interact with anyway. So I eradicated 1%.
That stone is very powerful.
He's powerful, and he's pissed. Okay, so. We don't have anything to do about that, so unbelievable. We're going to go ahead and lose our guy to a disenchant.
Hey, I mean, you know, maybe this is the game that you get to meld twice. I don't know.
Yeah, right? So Mishra going to go back to the command zone, and Dragon Engine back in the G-Yard.
Alrighty, well, you know, as heavy as they rise, they also fall the same amount of heaviness.
Physics. Yes, equal.
And we're going to pass the turn. We're going to have to pass the turn.
We're going to untap. Now, I realize I drew these as tapped, so he's going to be a little unhappy with being sideways in his usable.
That's why he's so angry. He's like sideways planking with one arm.
At all times, forever. Okay, come out with a Phyrexian Swamp. And then what do we even do, bruh? I know what we do. Let's have a dispute. A rather deadly one. Much like the Brothers' War. See? Theme.
What
so,
is that card?
As an additional cost to cast a spell, I have to sacrifice an artifact or a creature. Sorry, Power Stone. We're gonna sack his brother. Wower Stone. You know what I'm saying? Don't even look at me, you know what I mean? Okay, we're going to draw 2 cards and create a treasure token as a result, which is a pretty fire ability. So we'll draw a treasure token momentarily, and we're going to draw 2 as part of the resolution. Okay. I love like Ristic Study not being there anymore, so like I can just like unbridledly tap stuff. Like it feels wrong, but it feels so right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Tap 2, Talisman of Indulgence.
Oh, dude, please indulge.
I've been indulging you in this fury of things that I'm doing. Power Stones can't be used for non-artifacts.
To cast non-artifact spells.
Okay, all right. Can't be used for non-artifacts, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Whereas it can only be used for artifact spells. I don't
Can't be used to cast non-artifact spells.
Bro, I don't be power stoning. I'd be meek stoning. Or, yeah, weak stoning. Yeah. The card is meek stone, right? That I was referencing. But
yeah,
the stone
the
for Mishra is
and the
weak stone. So I made a double reference. Chew on that.
I will.
Okay, we only have 5 then without the ability there, so we can't regrab Urza.
Urza?
Mishra. Although Urza is a fun name, feel free to utilize that. What's wrong with me?
Yeah, please, if you name your firstborn Urza down in the comment, let us know.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, then we're just going to tap 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, Kraken Sack, and then 5 with the Talisman. And we're going to cast No One Left Behind. This spell costs 3 less to cast if it targets a creature with converted mana cost 3 or less. Phyrexian Dragon Engine. However, that's not what we're doing. Otherwise, it just returns a creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that, and we are going to return the Koldotha Forge Master from the G yard to the B field. Use a 3/5. I can tap him to sack 3 artifacts and search my library for an artifact card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. That's going to be it. Pass it up.
Alrighty, we're going to untap, and we're going to draw, and, we're going to... Why is this in here? Why do I play bad cards in my decks?
You tell me.
We're going to play Floodplains. It enters tapped. It's the... It's the cheapo...
Floodplains!
Cheapo fetch land?
Beautiful! Why you play? Because we're the place for casual, comfortable commander. That's the only home for Floodplains.
That's true. It's not the only home for Thran Dynamo, but we play that too.
That's a good card.
And then we're going to pass.
All right.
That Ruinous Blast, it definitely ruined something.
Yeah, well, the Disenchant ruined a whole lot, I'll tell you that. Untap, upkeep, draw. Ooh. That's a good card. Let's come down with the Handweir Battlements. We are going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and recast Mishra, claimed by Gix.
Gix can have him, I guess.
Gix is having him.
I mean, actually, sorry. Let me get back into character. No, my brother. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, and then like blame yourself, but then also not blame yourself, and then.
Oh, it's my fault. You replayed him because I killed him.
Right. Okay, and then that's it. Pass it up.
Alrighty, we're gonna untap, and we're gonna draw. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Get excited. Okay, so
oh, no.
How does this card work? I want to tap it and sack it.
Yeah, how does it work? Does it put it into play tapped?
No, untapped. It just it enters
God.
tapped, so
Can
it's
you
delayed.
imagine?
Yeah, so I'm gonna sack it, search my library for a plains or an island, put it on the battlefield, and then shuffle, and then we'll see how we feel. All right, so we're grabbing a plains, and then we're gonna count the mana. What's 5 plus 3? Mathemagicers out there? 8? 8?
10.
Anybody? 8? Anybody? Okay. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna tap. You're not gonna believe what's about to happen here right now.
Okay.
We're gonna tap 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to play a card I 100% guarantee you that you've never played against in a game of Magic in your whole life. And I would know.
Show it to me, baby.
Urza's Armor!
Hey! I have not.
So for all of you watching, this card is stupid and bad. Whenever a source deals damage to you, that damage is reduced by 1.
Hey, you never know. How much is it to cast?
6.
Oh, the value, dog. That's a staple.
So here's the thing, guys. Listen, if we're playing the Brothers War and we got this thematic battle going on, I'm reading the flavor text of one card, and it's this one because I need to justify why it's in the deck.
Yes.
So, Tawnos' blueprints were critical to the creation of my armor. As he once sealed himself in steel, I sealed myself in a walking crypt.
That is pretty baller.
And then we're gonna pass. So.
Okay. Wait, that's all it does?
Oh yeah.
Wow. Can you guys imagine that back in the day, like that was a card?
Yep.
That like might have been played by people and might have been like, oh, this is not bad.
My favorite part is that it's Urza's armor and it's not an equipment because I'm pretty sure equipments didn't exist when this card was printed. They
must have existed.
And it should have been.
Yeah,
one.
they did. Yeah, how did that not be one? All right. We are actually going to respond at the end of your turn. We are going to tap the Kuldotha Forge Master. And we are going to sacrifice the P Stone because we don't need that boy, and he's going to be upset about it, but whatever. We're going to also sacrifice the the Vault of Whispers, given that that's an artifact. And we'll sacrifice the Talisman of Indulgence.
So what does he do?
So I sacrifice 3 artifacts, and I search my library for an artifact and put it into play.
Oh my goodness!
Heck yeah! Here we go. And we are going to search and find the portal to Phyrexia. Oh god, I love it. So thematic. Of course, we know that the brothers opened back up the portal to Phyrexia, releasing the scourge of the Phyrexians back onto Dominaria. So we're definitely doing that this game.
Super not cool. Super not cool.
So when ETBs, each opponent sacks 3 creatures. I know you don't got them. I don't give a hoot. I wanted the second part of this card and that flavor win. So it says at the beginning of my upkeep, I put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under my control. It's a Phyrexian in addition to its other types. So we are going to get rid of these guys that we sacked. And then we're going to move on to our turn. Untap upkeep. Trigger on portal to Phyrexia. We're going to return the Phyrexian Dragon Engine. Now, he is already a Phyrexian, so whatever. But there you go. Then we are going to draw. Okay. And then we are going to tap our lovely basic mountain and the hand war battlements to give target creature I control haste. Phyrexian Dragon Engine.
All I'm saying is, this game, you wouldn't be able to do this without that basic mountain.
I mean, yes. Okay, moving to combat. We are attacking with the Phyrexian Dragon Engine and Mishra. We are going to get our triggers, so you're going to lose 2. I'm going to gain 2.
I'm going to lose 1. Thank you.
Wait, what does it say? If you would lose life or take damage?
Whenever a source deals damage to you,
no, baby.
Damage is reduced by 1.
Urza's armor is... So you are going to lose 2. I'm going to gain 2. Urza's armor cares about damage. So, worst armor in the multiverse as of this moment in time. And then we are going to get our trigger. So we are going to meld again. Can you imagine that? Twice melded, same game.
I don't have to. I've melded 0 times.
Yeah, I know, right? Now we're gonna get our ETBs. So is there any way we can destroy that? Destroy target artifact. Let's be extra evil. Let's get the Urza's thing, because this is basically the end game. Let's deal 3 damage to your face. And if you got any cards left, I guess... No, you know what? We want the Power Stones. So we're going to create the Power Stones. Hey, buddy! Don't be mad. It's just that one little One little sacrifice, never hurt anybody.
You sacrificed him twice.
2 little sacrifices, you and your mom, never hurt anybody. There they are. The gang's all here. Okay, and then you got 9 damage coming at you. And notably, no armor to tone that down.
Yeah.
Okay, pass it up.
Alright, we're gonna untap. And we're gonna play planes because that's what we needed to draw right now.
Uh-oh. That sounds endgame-ish.
And well, we might as well do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We might as well play him. Urza the Prince of Krug. He's about to be the Prince of Smoldering Ash, but
which
play
is
him anyway.
On theme, actually.
Yep, because it all gets blown up anyway.
Yeah, if you do think about it, we should errata the intro. Because technically you are playing her as a Prince of Krug. And at this point, Mishra would be the victor. Because I do desolate that Krug.
Well, you can desolate Krug whenever you want, I guess. It's your turn.
Alright. Okay. We are going to not bother with the Koldaltha because it's going to be the end game anyway. And we don't want to keep searching our library. So we're just going to untap up, keep draw. We are going
about
to...
the Phyrexian.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. I don't have any targets. I don't have any creatures in grave. So we're coming down with a Smoldering Marsh. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's any graveyard. What do you have? You got the Combat Courier?
No, he got exiled.
Oh. Man, what a victory that would have been.
Yeah, as is the Thopter. I don't have any creatures in my grave.
Dang. Alright, so we're getting nothing. Wow, can you imagine that? Alright,
That would have been awesome.
So, we are going to just go right into combat. What's your life total?
Life total is 15.
Alright, that's it then. We're coming in with Mishra. We're going to deal 3 damage to Urza on declaration of attack. If you have any cards to discard, we'll do that. And we'll destroy Thran Dynamo, because whatever.
So in declaring your targets, I have a response.
Oh, snap. Okay.
I'm going to tap 1 and play Lauren's Escape, giving Urza hexproof and indestructibility until end of turn. And I get to scry.
What? Yo! Alright, we did not expect this. We thought it was the end game. We were wrong. We were robbed. Dang. Okay, that was good. That was something.
So Thran Dynamo still gets destroyed, of course.
Yeah. See you later, buddy, old pal. So what else did I say? I said discard 2.
Don't have any cards in hand to discard.
All right. And I said 3 to him. And then what else did I say? Did I make a choice?
Yeah, Thran Dynamo. Thran Dynamo, discard. Urza.
Oh yes, Thran Dynamo. Thank you. Any blocks then?
All right, yeah, so now that Urza's invigorated by Lauren leaving, it thrilled him to the point of indestructibility.
Okay.
We're going to block, and he's not going to die to the...
This is true.
Giant Phyrexian monster.
We don't have trample or anything, so... Doink. That seems crazy, but it works. So we'll go to second main, I guess, and we will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everything but this guy to play the Terror Ballista. It's a 5/3.
What'd that do?
5/3 menace. When it attacks, I can sacrifice another creature. When I do, destroy target creature an opponent controls. It also has Unearth. And we're passing.
All right, so we're living on a prayer here.
I'm impressed. This is like many turns past when I thought you might be caught in the catch.
Let me tell you. Caught in the catch.
That's a reference to what? Episode 1?
Episode something. You know what, guys? Go watch them all because I don't remember.
And let us know. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna tap 6, And see, here's the problem. I really would have loved to use his ability to, but it only copies artifacts. So
Darksteel Forge, baby. Or whatever that is. What is it? Darksteel something?
you know, I was going to play this card,
It makes an indestructible 1/1, does it
but
not?
actually, it makes an indestructible 3/3.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna make a copy of
No.
of Darksteel Citadel.
Oh, that's stupidly strong in this particular scenario.
And it's a 1/1 indestructible artifact creature land?
No, that feels wrong.
Man, Babala Saga would love that interaction.
Ooh. In fact, she might.
And then I guess we pass?
Shout out Joey.
Hey
from
yo, EDH
EDH
Redcast.
If you
Love
guys
them.
aren't listening, what are you even doing?
Yeah, honestly.
Go get listening. That podcast is fire. And then also follow it up with our podcast upon its release. Stay tuned. By the time we put this episode out, actually, we might have already started. So yeah, if so, go listen.
Yeah. And if not, be prepared to listen on the short.
Yeah. All right. Boop, boop, boop. Untapping. Yeah, that's fine. We're drawing. Okay. Let's come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's come out with a Spine of Ish-Sa. When it enters the battlefield, destroy target permanent. We're going to get rid of Urza. And whoa, look at that Darksteel Citadel. That is a beaut. I just want to see a duel of my Power Stone versus your Citadel. Just like my big meaty punches just slipping to either side based on your indestructibility. Alright. So that works. That guy's dead. We love it. We came here for it. We were born for it. Now we're going to go ahead and run this big Mac Daddy into that little stick. As well as the Terribilistic, as why not. Terribilistic 5/3 Menace. When it attacks, I get sacked to destroy. I'm not gonna because you got nothing. And then this guy, do you have any cards in your hand?
I got one.
We'll make you discard it. We'll deal 3 damage to your face, and we will create 2 more tap Power Stones. Got 2 tapped in the back. We got.
Yeah, we're discarding the Argivian Avenger.
What'd that be?
He's just a 5/5, but he's
Word.
not indestructible. So that's why we.
All right, so you can block the Mishra. I assume you
Bink.
will.
Blocked.
And you take 5 from the Terribilistic.
Oh yeah, I'm down to 7.
Oh,
It's
we
not
like
looking
it. And then we're passing.
All right, we're gonna untap, and again, we are crossing our fingers for something. Let me tell you what something that is.
Oh,
I couldn't tell you.
word.
Actually, there's one card, and I know what it is, but it's not gonna be this one. Nope, I don't even have enough mana to play this card, even if I wanted to. Sad.
Really? How much
Yeah.
mana is it?
8.
Oh, dude. That's brutal.
I mean, maybe had you not blown up my Thran Dynamo.
I'm sorry, bro.
No, you're not. You shouldn't be. It's Magic the Gathering.
Mishra's got a Mish, bro.
Do you have any creatures?
Yes.
Like untapped?
Untapped.
Yes, you do.
Kaldoltha.
What's its power toughness?
He is a 3/5.
I'm gonna attack with my Darksteel Citadel. 1/1.
I will block.
Okay. Your turn.
Okay. Alright, for the sake of time, we're not going to search. We're going to just untap and get right to the juice. We are going to play a Haunted Ridge. Let's control 2 or more. That works. And we're going to go right to combat. 3 to your face. Terribilistic.
Boom, 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 boom. I'm at 7. That is a lot more than that.
That's a lot more than that. You're right.
Yeah.
That means, yeah, big death. Big Mac Daddy death. And we didn't even seize the day.
Yeah.
We wanted to seize the day. But we didn't. Oh well.
Unfortunate.
But we seized it another way. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Done. All right. That was a brothers war. Albeit maybe a little bit more gassed up on my part of the board. But I think we just got the leg up like a little bit quick there with the meld. It was pretty crazy though to watch your deck be able to almost top deck its way into survival for like a few turns. I mean, going into that disenchant, which I assume was a top deck, is like one of the most ludicrous top decks I've seen on the channel so far. And just like, oh, is that an artifact? Like, which is funny actually. His artifact typing in that sense is kind of a little bit of a disadvantage. I mean, again, obviously it has its pros. This is an artifact synergy based deck, but I have seen multiple games where he dies incidentally because of artifact typing. You know, return to dust, just, you know, choosing him. Even if the old school, what is it, the split second one that nobody plays anymore. I've had him die to that before. What is that card even called anymore? I can't even remember. Crows and Grip. Yeah, exactly. But anyway, what did you think?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's pretty cool. For those out there, this is not my first iteration of the Urza deck.
True.
And no offense to anybody who runs the Meld Urza as the commander. I did it literally for almost a year. Yeah. That deck just wasn't really doing what I wanted the deck to do. I kind of forced my way into that deck being a degenerate Azorius artifact deck, which wasn't where I wanted it to sit. I have I have unfortunately degenerate decks. And that's not what I wanted from this. I wanted the cool Brothers War deck. Yeah. And as much as it didn't get a true, like, punch army showing of what I want the deck to be doing, I got to block a melded Mishra with a creature version of Darksteel Citadel.
Yeah.
And that's its own reward. Well, and I really like that, which is super, again, because that is like the taste of what I want out of this deck. I want to turn artifacts into some creatures. I mean, when I was brewing the deck and I put in that Urza's Armor, it's a terrible card. But in an instance where I get like my training grounds and some stuff, and I can make multiple copies of that card, that would be hilarious and fun and thematic. And that's a way more enjoyable game for everybody involved than like Sensei's Divining Top my way through a deck with Urza War Protect.
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, we originally, when we built these, to obviously highlight the Brothers War, we both love lore, we're brothers, you know, like it just made total sense for us. So when we originally built them, we did do the meld like mashup. Unfortunately, in order to kind of get the meld off in the Urza deck with consistency, you gotta end up going one of those more like tutory routes if you really want to hit it consistently.
Reality Heist, War of Invention.
Well, yeah,
like the deck just became tutor central.
Yeah, classics, just whatever, Fabricate, Enlighten Tutor, blah blah blah. Like the more you put in, the more consistent your meld gets. But it ended up feeling like even though you would get the meld consistently, it's like that redundancy was still in the deck, and like the support package was still, like you said, more like crazy Azorius artifact synergies that ramped you into like a major control piece commander. I feel like in a weird way, even though the melded Mishra is like obviously strong, it's not like as strong as you might imagine. Like the selection there of like the three choices, like yes, don't get me wrong, like a text box with 6 different options, you choose 3 of them, it's always going to be good. But like you know, the actual breadth of what they do compared to the backside of melded Urza is like a little bit.
Oh yeah, like, I mean the melded Urza.
Kilter.
If you have like, I forget what the card is, but if you meld Urza plus 2 him twice, you can play like a 5-mana artifact for 1 mana, or instant or sorcery. So I can stop you from doing another function, and then he just board wipes. And like, what do you do? Yeah. Like that's not fun for me.
Well, yeah, exactly.
That could be fun if that's what you like doing, but that's not what I wanted from the match.
Yeah, whatever you guys do out there, you know, again, like, you know, whatever's fun for you creates the gameplay experience that you're interested in. Of course, it's totally fine. For us, we wanted to get something that sat slightly more mid-tier, where we could actually do this matchup and it would make sense. This is
and the thematic cards.
Yeah, yes, exactly. The paramount objective for us was theme. There's a couple cards in our decks that go like more theme adjacent. You know, I have like, I don't know, a couple like options like Young Necromancer or something. I think I have something like that. But like he's not like directly on theme, but he's theme adjacent. We tried to avoid any cards that would be like named cards, legendaries that wouldn't have been around during this time or this saga or whatever. So going for that hyper theme battle and being able to tool them to optimize for that fun thematic level playing field for these two decks is something that we really tried to do. John's current version is like very new, this reconstruction, so we definitely want to try it out a little bit more, and maybe we'll do a brothers rematch sometime in the future once John has the opportunity to test the deck a little bit more, maybe optimize it to really bring these decks to an equal playing field. But yeah, I was happy with my deck's performance. Obviously, I was able to get the meld off. The whole point of this deck is to get the meld. I have a small support package, which I try to keep on theme, but the idea is to just rip the Dragon Engine, throw them into the graveyard, and then try to do some form of unearthing or reanimating so that we can go to face with Melded Mishra, which is always fun. If you guys haven't played a meld commander, it feels so crazy good to get the meld off. I mean, I know like yours isn't the meld variant anymore, but the times that you did get to meld into Urza Planeswalker,
it felt so good.
There's a special kind of feeling, you know, when you get something like that off. But anyway, let us know down in the comments, as per usual, if you guys have a meld deck of your own. What do you think of Brothers War? Are you guys into the lore? You know, would you want to see a Brothers War rematch? Definitely let us know. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel already, please do subscribe. We are at a point where we're going to be doing a lot of big things moving up here. We got the potential podcast releasing. We're going to talk more in detail about that. We're establishing the Discord. We're going to be starting some early bird promotional specials for early subscribers, early fans over on our Patreon, and as well as other auxiliary support, maybe even a giveaway. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, it takes 2 seconds and it goes a huge way for us as far as growing the channel. So definitely do that. Show some love. We love you guys and we want to have you here as per always. Every Friday, it's the comfort zone. Come hang out. We be chilling. So anyway, as always, we'll see you guys in the multiverse.